food processor, measuring cups, measuring spoon, a paintbrush. You're going to paint on a little bit of oil in between each one of the crepes, and a spatula. Oh, and one more thing. Non-stick skillet. Unbleached all-purpose flour, whole wheat pastry flour, soy milk. You can use rice milk, but water might make it just too thin. You can try it, but I really didn't like it. This is that Energy egg replacer, because I really want these to be very light colored, but you also could use flax meal. Water. This is just a pinch of salt, applesauce, vanilla, organic sugar. Add the egg replacer and the water, and whip this up really, really well. Get it really good and frothy. Then add the rest of the liquid ingredients. Your milk, vanilla, and applesauce. And then whip those up. And then add the dry. Your flours, a little bit of sugar just to give it sweet, and a little bit of salt. Since we're going to be using a kind of chocolatey thing, I'm going to put in a little bit of cinnamon too. And then whip all that up. I whip mine for about 20 to 30 seconds. This is your crepe batter, and you see there's some bubbles in it. And I use 1/3 of a cup. I really like 1/3 of a cup. Sometimes I actually use a 1/2 cup measure. This is a 1/3 cup measure. But sometimes I use a 1/2 cup measure and I don't fill it all the way full, so I know I have about 1/3 of a cup for each one of the crepes. There you go. Just a little spray of my oil to do the bottom. Now I'm going to bring over my 1/3 of a cup and put it right in the center. And then immediately you start swirling this around. See how you swirl it? Now, if I was really fantastic, I would have these perfectly round, you know, crepes, but I don't. But what I've done is I've thinned out the entire crepe, and now it's going to cook quickly. Okay, so now you can see that the edge is lifting up, and now you can just flip your crepe, and there you have it. Alright, the other side, the bottom side will not get as brown as this, but this is really nice, and you can make it, because I took a second to kind of swirl it around, and in fact I think this crepe batter needs a little bit of water. I think it's just a touch too thick, so that it will cover more of the pan and get even thinner. You'll need to experiment with what works for you. Humidity, all kinds of different things can make that batter just a little bit different. Now you see how this is coming up on the side? So it's really easy just to lift off. Let it cook that long. Let that stuff come up off the side, and then it's going to be really beautiful. And now I'm just going to let it cook for, I don't know, about another minute top.